Hi Chad, I've got Chad with me. He's a personal trainer, coach, and one of our clients, and he's kindly offered to show us how he has received his email from us and how he's going to upload his code to his website. So, hi Chad.
Hey Dave.
Hey. So
Hey
we're going to
guys.
watch Chad's screen
Bear
now.
with me, No, just bear with me as we go through this process. Again, I'm not very technical myself, but I've had a bit of dabble with going into control panels and with some coding, but yeah, we'll try and make it as simple as possible.
Cool. So you've just got to switch screens when you're ready so we can see you opening up your email.
All right. Well, we'll first start with the email that Dave sends out. If we can find it here.
And just to let you know, yep, we can see your email screen right now. It's fantastic.
Okay, so here you just want to look for the email that comes from Dave, codes for Ultimate Health Studio. That's my business. And you can scroll up and down, see, so we've just gone down. This is the code here. It's very, very small, and, just like the instructions say, simply copy the code and paste it before the closing body, tag, on whichever page you want it to pop up. So now what we'll do is we'll go to the cPanel, which is generally, where are we at here? So usually you'll get that from your hosting provider.
We can see your friendly face again, Chad, just to let you know what screen we're all looking at.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'll just go back to the web page. All right, so we come here. I'll just bring up the web page itself.
That looks familiar.
The web page.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's where we go. So what we want to do is go to the cPanel page, which is generally just your domain name here, /cPanel. So just bring it up here at the other tab. You'll have your login details that you receive from your hosting account. Now we'll log in. Now once you come in here, you get a few different items to choose from. You just want to scroll down to Files and File Manager, which is just this one here. You just click on that, and if you are hosting multiple pages, you just hit the drop-down menu, and you'll have a list of the websites that you want to target. I just have the one on here, so we're going to go ahead and open that, just making sure that you tick the document root 4 radio button, and then go. So once you go into it, into your back office, you want to scroll down and find the index file. Now, depending on how your website's been set up, it might be a .html or a .php. This one is a .php, so we're just going to highlight it. Now, as we go up, if it was a .html, we'd go into the HTML editor, but anything else, we go into the code editor. So we'll just click on that. And you've got some things here, just to back up, anything that you want to change, always back it up first, just in case, you make a mistake. It's always a good safety precaution. And we'll just click the edit button just down the bottom right. So this will bring up all your source code. Now, when you look at it, it could be quite daunting, but here you'll be able to see, what your description and keywords are. But if you remember the email, it said to paste your code before the last body tag, which you usually find at the very bottom. So if you scroll all the way down, don't worry about everything else that's said. But here, you find the last body tag. So we want to put that code in before that. So if we just go to here, and just create a space. Now what we're going to do is just go back to the email. I'll just do that quickly here. I suppose I'll show you how, what we do.
Thank you. That's brilliant so far. It's very step by step and very clear.
Yeah. So again, I found it quite easy. Once you have an idea, so I'll pop up and we'll go back to the email. And so this is the code that we want. So you just highlight all that, and you can either, right click and select copy, or I'm using a Mac. I think on a PC it might be, Control C, or Command C if you're using the Mac.
That's a great tip,
Back
Chad.
here. So yeah, I'm back. I'll disappear in a second. I'll bring back up the other one.
There's our code coach. We could call you the code coach, Chad.
I don't know about code code. This is just one little step. So we go back to the highlighted line again, and we're just going to paste it in there. So again, if you're using a Mac, it's Command V, or you can right click and paste, or on a PC, I think it's Control V for Victor. And so you'll see that your code has popped up there, and then we go back up to the top right and click Save Changes.
Awesome.
And that should be it. So if we go back to the website itself, and well, fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. And if we just refresh that, now as in the email it says that there'll be a 10-second default, so when the people come here, if this is the page that I want to come to.
Now we can actually, just to let you know, we can change that default to any time that you would prefer. We feel 10 seconds is quite good just to let people come in, have a look, have a read. On your front page you don't have a lot of reading material, so possibly we could shorten that to 5 seconds. And it's not appearing for some reason.
No, so I'll just go back in, I'll refresh this as well. And so we'll just go back to reload.
Everything's got to talk to everything else, right, along the path when new instructions are given.
Absolutely. And it might be because I've just only refreshed it, so I might, if it doesn't work this time, I'll close that tab and open up another one.
Okay, and go to it like fresh.
Yeah, so we'll close that one out. We'll open up a new tab.
I can hear really good motivating music in the background, so people are getting health and fit and healthy. At the
Well, we gotta keep them moving in this place.
That's right. So if it doesn't appear for whatever reason, we'll find out what the reason was, and we'll do another recording to show you the finished example of the chat window coming up onto Chad's Health and Ultimate Health Studio website. So we'll give it a few more. Did you go back? Okay.
You give me dodgy script, Dave.
Must be a dodgy script. There's probably one letter missing. Would it be as simple as that? It's unusual. So what we'll do is we'll Did you test it last time? Because when I went to your website, it was definitely working fine. It's just that we made.
When we had the old code, yeah, it worked.
Yep, that's fine. All right, it's probably something
Okay,
simple.
we'll just go back and try it again.
No worries.
So if I wanted to change the 5 or the 10-second delay to a 5 second,
You
do you
can't.
have to do that, or is there something I can?
We do it internally from our program, from our end, our back office. We can do that functionality. So it's just a choice. If you would prefer it to be shortened, we could do that. It's on 10. Maybe we could do 5 seconds if you prefer. So, some experts say that you're supposed to get people's attention in the first 3 seconds when they land on a website. So, what do you have a preference?
Oh well, I suppose 5 seconds would probably be good.
Yep. Well, so what I'll do is, because we can't seem to get this working, there must be a glitch. I will reconfigure the time scale for you to 5 seconds, send you it through again, and maybe we could try again and meet up and re-record this, since it only takes 5 minutes. Would that be alright with you, Chad?
Well, that's all right. What we can look at doing, if you want, is I'll just take the old code,
Okay, as an example.
put that back in, just so people can see it work. Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Okay. That's a great idea, Chad. I'm trying to convince Chad to come onto the team so he can upload more of these codes for us. So what do you think you would charge people if you ended up doing this as a part-time service for us, Chad?
I wouldn't know. Like I said, I suppose it depends if I get this one working.
Right, of course, you've got to prove your metal.
Okay, so when I go in and paste in the old code, it says I made no changes, so I don't know.
So is it your hosting provider that's saying that you made no changes?
When I go in, I took the old code from your original email.
Yep.
And so when I go in and click save, see how on the the bottom of the right screen it says you made no changes to save.
That's right. So who's your hosting provider?
HostGator.
So it must be a communication issue with HostGator right now, at this stage, by the looks of things.
Well, unless you sent me the exact same code and the old code doesn't work.
No.
Sense.
I see what you mean.
Should the old code still work?
Sure, that's a good question. I'm not sure. You're entering into brand new territory there, but that's fine. I'm sure we'll just do another re-recording of this process because it's so short and sweet. But we'll make sure that it works this time around. So no problem.
Let's just try.
I mean, it's all fantastic opportunity to get an inside look at how code is placed. So really appreciate that, Chad.
Alright, we got one last little shot here. Okay, yeah, so I went and tried the old code again from your original email.
Yep. And that had a 10-second delay as well, so that should pop up after, say, 10 seconds.
Yeah, nothing's popped
Nothing's
up yet,
happened.
so.
That's fine. So, oh well, we'll have to make another time to, I'll go back to, and change the time frame for you, and then send you a brand new code, and we'll see if we can get that one up and running.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Make sure. I'll just make sure that it does work, and then yeah, we'll do the recording and.
Yeah, no worries. So I'll stop the recording now. Thanks for showing us the process. We really appreciate it. Okay.